Hi, Taurus. This is Eileen with your April 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of April with the Ace of Cups card. Now, the Ace of Cups is talking about some of you Taurus out there meeting the person you're supposed to meet in this lifetime, someone that I believe you may have been in a really nice love relationship with in a previous lifetime, because this feels like a karmic kind of connection from a previous lifetime. Now, this is a general reading, so all of these cards will not apply to everyone. Some cards will resonate with some people, while other cards will resonate with others. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. So, for those of you who the timing is right now, because everything's about timing. Everybody's got certain things they're supposed to get through, and maybe relationships get in and out of, and whatever. So, for a number of you Taurus in April, you're supposed to cross paths with this person from a previous lifetime. And this looks and feels like a strong love connection. It would be a good relationship. So even though there would be a strong connection, it would not be one of those roller coaster relationships. I feel like for those of you who do cross paths with this person, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, I feel like almost like they recognize you first or something like that. Like they're looking beneath the surface when they see you. They're looking inside of you. They're looking almost like they're looking throughout your entire being. They're seeing into you, into your heart and soul, and very impressed with what they're seeing. So I feel like it's not only a matter of this person being attracted to you, for those of you this is applying to that will meet this person. So yes, there's attraction, but I feel like this person is looking beneath your looks also and seeing more. So whatever they see and hear, if you speak, if they're around you, it could be somebody you meet. I mean, I don't know, it depends on the person. I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Some of you, it might be in a social setting. That's what I'm feeling like for someone. You meet this person in a social setting. It might be a party or some get together or something. For others, I mean, it could actually be online dating, even though that's like finding a needle in a haystack. For others, it might be by way of work or just, being out with your friends, or a friend who knows this person and introduces you, or a relative who introduces you. It could be anything like that, because I do get different scenarios for different people. It's just that if it's right, if it's time, it's going to happen. You might bump into this person at the supermarket or something. If you're supposed to meet them, it's like you're going to meet them. So I feel like you will be kind of pleased and flattered when you meet this person that they're giving you this attention. That's what I'm feeling like. Because to you, they look like they're a pretty good catch too. So it's like both of you, this person's looking at you like you're the prize. You're their prize. And you're looking at them when you see they're interested in you this way, like, well, this is a pretty good catch too. I'm happy this person's giving me that attention. So that's good. I get a lot of strong energy from that card. Very encouraging. But remember, it's all about timing. If it's that time for you to cross paths with that person, you will. If it's not, and you have other things you still have to work through, or you're still entangled in some difficult relationship, or working on yourself in some way and still trying to build your own self-esteem from other people breaking it to pieces, I mean, it may not be that time yet. Because I'm feeling like those of you that the timing is right, it's like you've worked through a lot of the issues. You've worked through a lot of the bad relationships and entanglements and whatever, and you're just in a place where you're fairly free and open and receptive. And it's like it's just the right time. Next card we have is the Three of Pentacles. And this is a good card here. Now, the Pentacles card, they do represent the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this is one of your cards anyway. But it's showing where a lot of you Taurus are busy working at your jobs, your business, whatever it is you do to make a living. You're pleased with the work you're doing. You're doing very good quality work. Other people recognize you for the good quality work you do. And you're very comfortable. The work you're doing is work that you know how to do it really well. You're really good at your job. It's like it's just smooth for you. You're able to get your work done in a smooth manner because you know it so well. And you're pleased. You feel good about what you're doing. Now this, again, it's a general reading. So some of you might be in some circumstances where you're miserable at your job or looking for a job or one thing or another. And I always advise people to learn about the laws of attraction. And the laws of attraction basically state, start feeling like you already have what you want. Like if you want to be making money at some job that you're enjoying, or you want to be self-employed and things going well, start feeling like it's already taking place and you're already receiving the prosperity and things are already on their way. And also have the intention of creating more and more for yourself too. Like you're not taking no for an answer. You're going to keep moving forward and accomplishing your goals. And the more you do that, the more you help the universe to open the doors of prosperity, to help bring more prosperity and bring better conditions to you. So I feel like those of you that are going to be in this good position in April and feeling prosperous, but although you know you're not where you want to be yet, but you're making progress and you're happy with your progress. So you're feeling, yeah, I'm doing fine. I still have a ways to go, but I'm comfortable. I'm making progress. It's like that's what I'm getting for those of you this card is affected by. Yeah, so I do get a lot of positive energy here. Now, for some of you, this could represent a romantic partner also. Some of you might either be involved with another earth sign, such as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe they have a lot of that in their chart. Or you could be meeting someone and starting to date someone. I'm feeling some of you might already be involved with this person. And that's where they're coming from. They're working, they're making money, they're pleased with their work, they enjoy their work. So for some of you, this represents a romantic interest. And for a lot of you, Taurus, I feel like this is you. That's what I feel like. Okay, and then the next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a great card. It's a major arcana destiny card. So the Wheel of Fortune is telling us that for a lot of Taurus in April, the wheel is going to start turning. It's time. If a number of you have felt like you're stuck, maybe your finances have not been good, there's been some kind of difficult relationship situations, or maybe some living arrangement or something, a job that has been difficult. It's like the wheel is starting to turn in your favor so that things can start balancing out and things can start improving for you. Now, I do feel like a number of you, again, feeling like you're stuck in a rut, the wheel's not turning for you, etc. Again, you've got to start feeling it. You have to believe it in order to see it. You have to feel it and believe it in order to see it. It's not see it to believe it. You got to start believing it to see it. If you're not where you want to be, if you're not making that progress, you have to lift your own spirits. Nobody can do that for you. You got to lift your own spirits every day. Give yourself good messages. Don't give yourself messages about poverty and things being difficult. Instead, saying, okay, that's behind me now. I'm getting better now. Things are getting better and better for me every day because I'm making sure they're getting better. And that's going to help that wheel to turn. But I feel like for a number of you, you're on that wheel and it's moving in your favor and you like it and you're aware of it. And whether or not you've been thinking consciously about the law of attraction, you've been doing it and living it. And here we have the Tower. This is another major arcana destiny card. So it's showing that for a number of Taurus, that maybe you've had something that was not built on solid ground going on. It could have been a personal relationship. For some of you, it could have been for some financial situation or a living arrangement or a job also. I'm getting something for someone. This might be one person I'm tuning in for. Somebody really insulting you bad. It's like maybe something crumbles and ends. I don't know if it's actually a personal relationship or if it's some kind of job situation where whatever it is, the person's being, to me, very inappropriate. That's what I feel like they're just going too far in their anger and the things they're saying to you. That's what I'm getting. It's like, I don't know. You know what I feel like? This person that's saying all these terrible things to you and getting mad and whatever, that they have that kind of temperament and they do that. They just explode and carry on because they're very frustrated with their own life. But they're wanting to act like they're above you in some way. I mean, they might, I don't know, if they have more money than you, or maybe if it is a work situation, they're above you at work. If it's some kind of personal relationship, maybe even in your family, it might be someone who's older than you and thinks it's okay to carry on and get mad and just say really hurtful things. But it makes you feel like you're out in the cold or something, like you're being rejected, you're being given the, not getting a good treatment, not being treated fairly and being harshly treated. That sounds like it might be specific for one person that I'm tuning in for here. I'm not sure. But I do feel like for some of you that this tower has this tower energy in April. It's all about not being on solid ground with something in your life. And it's the tower is just saying you got to start over again and build on solid ground. I got to get a drink of my water here. Excuse me. So, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower being alongside of each other. For me, this is good because the Tower is ending something. It's crumbling something. It's saying, hey, you shouldn't have been in that position anyway. Maybe you shouldn't have been at that job. Maybe it just was the wrong job. You knew it. Or maybe you shouldn't have been in that relationship and you saw the signs and knew it was trouble for you. Or maybe it's even some living arrangement, that you kind of realize you weren't in a strong position. It wasn't the right thing for you. And you were there anyway. So, and the tower just starts crumbling. It's like the universe will do this. If we're someplace where we don't belong, whether it's a living arrangement, a job, a relationship, a lot of times the universe will make it so miserable and uncomfortable, or they'll cause you to be pushed out. It's like you just get squeezed out of a situation because you don't belong there. You're supposed to have something better than that. The Wheel of Fortune is saying the wheel is ready to turn in your favor. Don't settle for nothing. Don't settle for crumbs. That's what I feel like here with this card. For those of you that are affected by the tower energy, don't, if something's crumbling, just say, okay, because I have something much better that's suited for me that I'm supposed to have. And that's why it's ending, because it's not supposed to be in your life. If something or someone is supposed to be in your life, they'll be there. Okay, so, but I like these two alongside of each other because the wheel's there to turn and start helping things for you so you can get to where you need to be. Next card we have is the King of Swords. The swords do relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, for some of you, this could be someone that's in your life in April. You might have this King of Swords character around you. Others of you may be embodying the feelings and emotions and traits of the King of Swords. The King of Swords figure is pretty much, can be very critical of other people. I believe they most likely would be someone in some position of authority, typically. So it could be even somebody in a position of authority in your workplace, if it's a person in your life. I'm feeling more as a person in your lives for most of you. However, some of you might be embodying the traits and feelings of the King of Swords. But the King of Swords does well for himself. He's in some kind of position of authority at work or whatever in his life, but can be very criticizing of other people, critical of other people, and pointing out more of some little detail that he doesn't like is what I'm getting. I feel like more likely this is somebody, for some of you, it could be somebody like a manager at work or an owner. For some of you, this might be like someone you're involved with. It might be a partner. That's what I feel like for at least one person. I feel like this is your partner. I don't know if that's your husband or what. That's what I'm feeling for somebody. That might be one person. That this person can be very critical. They're kind of a little bit cold, kind of detached, but they're not. They don't have this person doesn't have a generous spirit. They don't want to be generous and kind and giving. Because I feel like this person is not very happy. They're kind of uptight. And so they don't really want to do any big favors for anybody. They don't want to be generous. If this is somebody at your workplace, like a manager or owner where you work, they are not the type to lavish praise or raises or promotions or anything. I mean, they'll do it if they feel like they have to. But I feel like if they're considering somebody for a raise, they'll look for the least little reason not to give them a raise or a promotion or anything like that. They just don't want to be kind because they're not happy inside this person. And they tend to be kind of judgmental of other people and can even be harsh in their words too. And I feel like for some of you, this also could represent, now this might be just for one person I'm tuning in, I'm not sure, or a couple of people. I feel like this King of Swords is an older male, maybe in your workplace or near where you live, or might even be like a friend of your family or friends or something where he's around sometime where you are, not all the time, but sometime. And you're younger. I feel like you're a younger female Taurus that's around this person from time to time, but I don't feel that you're closely involved. I just feel like somehow whoever you're around, whether it's a workplace or a social or neighbors, whatever, that this person sees you and observes you. And I mean, he might even be married for that matter, but he's attracted to you and he kind of looks at you kind of in a lustful manner. That might be one person I'm tuning in for. I'm not sure, but I don't feel like you. It feels like you barely talk to that person if you talk to him at all. Okay, next card we have is the Page of Cups. And the cups, they represent the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And also they represent love and emotions, feelings. Page of Cups is saying that a number of you Taurus will be getting some kind of good news with regard to love, and maybe you might get an invitation for a baby shower, wedding, or a reception or something like that. Or just be hearing news about someone's, upcoming engagement, marriage, baby, that type of thing. Now, I am feeling for some of you, because a page is usually someone who's kind of young, maybe in their 20s or something. I feel like for some of you Taurus, this could represent a new friend or a romantic interest. And a page can be a male or a female also. So I feel like if you're in your 20s or maybe early 30s or something and single and looking, that this could represent someone new that will be around you who's attracted to you. Excuse me. And I feel like they're not aggressive or pushy about it, though. I feel like they'll be quietly wanting to get to know you and maybe approach you in a very low-key manner, maybe, just getting acquainted. They're not going to try to push things ahead too quick, because I tend to feel like they might feel like they might not be in your, what do you call it, like in your world or in your radar, something, kind of like you wouldn't be interested in them, that type of thing. So they're not sure, but they like what they see, and they would like to get to know you better. And if the two of you should start to become friends, then I think, I feel like they would be wanting more than friendship, but they wouldn't be pushy about it. I feel a little shyness, or almost like they look at you. This person looks at you like you probably have plenty of opportunities from much better than what this person has to offer, or something like that. Next card we have here is the Knight of Cups. Oh, so you got a Page of Cups and then a Knight of Cups. More news about love and celebrations and things like that. The Knight of Cups for some of you could be professing their love to you. This could be someone of a water sign or who has a lot of water in their chart. Wait, I've got to get a drink of water again. Excuse me. Okay. Because I'm feeling for some of you, this is someone that's around you that you're dating, you're involved with, possibly that you just meet in April. If it's someone new that you're just getting to know, I feel like they will be showing their enthusiasm for you and be pleased and happy to be around you, going out with you, or getting to know you, whatever it is, and expressing that kind of enthusiasm. If you've already been involved, for some of you, this person could be expressing their love, possibly proposing marriage, or I feel like for somebody, whoever this might be one person that you've been dating. This person, they have a nice attitude. They like to smile and be happy and all that overall. And they're going to be announcing to you that they want, they're making some kind of plans for the two of you to take a trip, a vacation of some sort. That's what I'm getting. That sounds specific for one person. Kind of like they're happy about this idea or plan or whatever to go on a vacation of some sort. And they're telling you, they're announcing it to you. That's what I'm getting. That, again, that sounds like specific for one person. Yeah, so overall, I get nice energy here with this Knight of Cups card. So for a number of you, and at the very least, once again, you might be hearing about something, being invited to some kind of festivities or something with regard to maybe a wedding or baby shower or who knows what, just some kind of celebrations. But I'm feeling for a number of you, this is going to be a person around you. Either you already know them, or for some, it might be someone new that you're meeting. Next card we have is the Two of Wands. And wands represent the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And also they represent the areas of work and progress and action. The Two of Wands is talking about a number of you, Taurus, are going to have some choices to make, probably with regard to your career, your work. What you might find going on for a number of you is that you have choices to make. You might be choosing between one job or another. I'm feeling some of you, I don't know if this is maybe just one or a few, you may be traveling or relocating for a job, or with your current employer even. I get that. Maybe somebody's transferring, or you're finding out from the company they're opening a new office somewhere, or merge with somebody or something. I'm getting that for somebody. That might be a few people, it might be one, I'm not sure. But it's almost like you're moving on with the company. For others, I feel like you're looking at opportunities that are there for you and trying to decide which one's the best one. Some of you might already be in a job that's a fairly good job for you, and you're looking at another job where they're interested in you. So maybe you've just been putting in a resume here and there, even though you're employed and doing okay, and someone at another job is expressing an interest in hiring you, and you're trying to make a decision. But I'm tending to feel that where you work now, you're feeling like it's more solid for you. It might even pay more. There was something interesting and enticing about the other one, maybe a little more glamorous in one way or another for some reason. But I'm feeling the one that you've already been at, or that you're familiar with, it feels like it's more solid and the money is better overall. It's just a more solid going forward over the years is what I'm feeling like. And you're kind of aware of that, and that's the direction you're going in. So that might be specific for one person. But a number of you, Taurus, might be making a decision. Some of you, this could even be personal relationships where you're having to choose between two people. And again, I'm getting for someone, or it might be a few, there's one person you're already familiar with, you've already been involved with, and it's been going well overall, but you're not jumping up and down, excited, happy to be in the relationships, but it's been pretty steady and solid. And you're kind of being enticed by someone else who is being a little more I don't know, flamboyant, or maybe more noticeable, or more making themselves, like fluffing up their feathers and looking a little, a little more attractive or something. But at the same time, you have something fairly solid with your regular person you've been involved with. But so you're kind of looking and observing and thinking about it, but you're not jumping ship that quick. Okay, so then the next card we have is the Queen of Swords. Hey, you got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Lucky you. So so again, the swords represent the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And so this could represent someone that's in your life in April that comes into your life. It could be, now this Queen of Swords, she's kind of a tough cookie herself. She tends to be all, no nonsense in the workplace, can be critical and judgmental, can have a very sharp tongue because she's maybe very perfectionistic, or, attention to detail, but also just similar to the King of Swords, just is not as generous and cuddly or anything. She's not inclined to be just giving a lot of positive feedback and being kind of laid back and open with people. Instead, she's like all business, and she does well for herself and has worked hard, but she sets the bar high. And so again, if this is somebody in your workplace in the way of a manager or owner, I don't feel like you're in any trouble with this person. I just feel like she expects a lot from people, and she watches, and she can be kind of critical in her mind, even if she's not lashing out and being verbally critical and criticizing people. And so she is the type that if somebody wants a raise, promotion, whatever, again, she is capable of giving those things, but I mean, she sets the bar high. She's just a tough cookie. So, so some of you might be embodying the traits of the Queen of Swords. You might just be feeling like, hey, I've worked hard for everything I have, and so everybody else needs to work hard too. I'm not giving anything away to anybody, that type of thing. So some of you might be feeling that way. You might be feeling very no nonsense, and this could even be you're working hard at your job, then you go home and you're working hard again, and you feel like people aren't keeping up and doing their share of the work, whether it's on the job or at home, and just feeling very no nonsense about things in April. I mean, she's not a bad person. I don't get anything really bad about her. She's just, this is the way she is. This is the way she's been for years. She lives her life. I'd say she's very organized and self-disciplined and all that sort of thing. This is the kind of person I could imagine being in the military. How people in the military have a lot of self-discipline and very organized and just staying on top of things and that sort of thing. I'm not saying she is, but she reminds me of someone who could be some higher up female, even in the military or something, with that kind of personality, her mentality, her personality, her routine, the way she lives. But if she's just in a regular corporate environment or some other workplace environment, she's just got that self-discipline and no-nonsense attitude about her. But like I said, I don't feel like she's a bad person. I'm feeling this for someone could even represent a romantic interest, because I'm feeling for somebody that she wants love in her life. She's, even though this is how she is, this is how she lives her life, she's just a no-nonsense type, but it doesn't mean she doesn't want to be loved and have someone to love. That's the feeling I'm getting here. So whether that means some of you Taurus are feeling that way in April, or it could be someone in your life in April, and that's how she is. It's like, yeah, she's very hardworking, she's no nonsense, but she's wanting more love in her life. I'm getting that for somebody there. Okay, next, last card here we have is the Seven of Pentacles. And again, the Pentacles, this is one of your cards because this is for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Seven of Pentacles saying a lot of you Taurus are working, like we're showing here in the Three of Pentacles, saving your money, you're nurturing your crops, you know, you're being patient, you're just laying your groundwork, doing your work, making your progress, making your plans, and you're being patient. Because typically the earth signs do have a lot of patience. They're not in a big hurry like the fire signs, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're always wanting to get things done quick and move along and get impatient. Whereas the earth signs, they're more slow and steady. Like steady wins the race, you know, just lay one brick at a time, lay a firm foundation, get things done the right way, and just move forward and be patient. And so that's what it's showing that a lot of you are doing by the end of April, that you're working, you're just staying on course with your plans for the future, with your life. You're seeing that things are unfolding in a positive way, even though you're not quite ready to harvest that crop yet. It's like things are going well, but you're just being quietly patient, maybe working diligently, saving some money, making your plans for what you want for your future, because you know you're going to have something of good quality. Because Taurus like good quality. They like a firm foundation under them. They like to live a solid, prosperous life. And they're patient. A lot of Taurus are pretty patient. They are willing to do the work and just be patient and make their progress little at a time until they have their life the way they want it to be in all areas, whether it's work, home, relationships. They like quality and they're willing to work for it and wait for it and be patient if they need to get where they want to go. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is I'm going to pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. Also, check for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available, because there may be other insights and messages intended for you and your rising and moon sign videos and those readings. Because when I'm feeling like I'm reading one or two people on something, you know, that's supposed to be heard or seen by those people that's intended for. That's what I know when I'm tuning in like that and I say this sounds like it's for one person or maybe a few people. So if you watch your rising and moon sign videos, you might get some additional insights and messages, information, or other cards that might resonate with your current circumstances. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Taurus for April 2019? Taurus. What's your message for Taurus for April 2019? Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and fan them out. What's your message for Taurus for April 2019? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Okay, this one says make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make a decision. That's a good message. You should always try to tune into your own intuition. Make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive? Listen to your intuition and make a decision. Okay. Yeah, if you listen to your intuition, if you get like a smooth, comfortable feeling about something you should do, that's usually a good sign. If you get an uncomfortable feeling under your skin, that's usually like a red flag, you know, to be cautious, maybe back up and rethink that situation. Okay, now I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So what's the message for Taurus for April 2019? Taurus. What's the message for Taurus for April 2019? Taurus. April 2019. What's the message? Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and then I'll fan the cards out. What's the message for Taurus for April 2019? Taurus. What's the message for Taurus? Okay. This one, it's a pretty image on there. Look at all those colors and the imagery. Oh, I see little bunnies. Okay, another little creatures. Okay, this says, let love be your beacon. This is number 42. You can see many of the details in here. I mean, there's so much detail in these images. Let's see, I don't know if you can see it any better in the lighted side. Oh, that's a peacock. Beautiful. And there's a little bunny, or two, at least one. Yeah, they're gorgeous. Okay, let me look this up. Number 42. Okay, let's see. 40 and 42. Let love be your beacon. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious and you will have greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. I like this advice, especially where it says focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Because I always like to picture heavenly light filling me up and radiating that light out into the world every day. Okay, so that's a good message. Okay, now I'm going to pick one last card from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so Archangels, what is the message for Taurus for April 2019? What's your message, Archangels, for Taurus for April 2019? Taurus. What's your message for Taurus for April 2019? Okay, I'm going to give them one more shuffle and fan these out. What's the message for Taurus for April 2019? Let me fan these out. Huh, this is a good message for me. I don't know about you. Clear your space. Archangel Josephine, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. I like this. Clear your space. Well, whoever this applies to, whoever this is speaking to, it's speaking to me, and I'm not even a Taurus. Clear your space. Archangel Josephine, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. Well, I think that's great advice, especially since it's springtime now, spring cleaning and all that sort of thing. Okay, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your video for April. Be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified as I post new videos. Also, go ahead and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available to see if there's any messages or insights for you in those readings as well. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So have a great April. Happy spring, and thank you for watching my video.